to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
like the old graph. But either way, the game right now, it's been 3 days, is still at 50,000 players or something. Either way, the game right now, it's been 3 days, it's still at game. And there's it's Roblox. There's going to be bots.
How do I clip my mouse? AJ.
Huh?
The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy worn by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Paul. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Line getting set on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Gibson. He fires one deep down the right side. Big play for this offense. They get it to the 32.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's moving out of the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's going to take off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. Offense gets set for second down. To throw, it's Gibson. Pocket starts to collapse. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was...
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Off he goes. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for it. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. It's caught. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Catch in the middle. It's McClain. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job.
State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll throw it on 1st down. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Gibson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know this offense.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Another incompletion, and
here comes the offense on 1st down. 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got room at the 35. Oh, it's out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he... Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
they bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Back to throw, it's Gibson. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it is a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's right on target.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work through this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Tackled immediately after the catch. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Gibson. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just...
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So we're interested to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation. Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. Maybe you need
Yeah, it do. Like to complete a whole story.
I just got a mount, I think.
Luke York still in there.
And on
Oh,
level
they got
5.
Gojo.
I just got a mount, I think.
Luke York still in.
Like that. Hey, I'm level 5 too.
I want Gojo, bro. I might have to split on my shit.
I bet I can get this nigga.
Goalpost. 1st and 10 now from the 20. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Across the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The Sun Devils are on the move. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. Ripping through the defense. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he... On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Gibson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where the...
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a sack. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He fires it out to the right. And he's got it inside the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. First down and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the draw. And it is a good idea to game tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Lets it fly. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback adapting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to pass, it's Gibson. He's got it down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And that's a good job by the...
First down here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's going to fire deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll take another shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through the tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Snap it to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. snap. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more important.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Head coach wanted to be aggressive. You could have just kicked an extra point and tied it. Instead, you went for the lead. You come up short. Now, you put a lot of pressure.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offensive line.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agreed.
Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
And then they can do it, and they will. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Got his man on the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it. There's a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. head. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Mertz. Fires to the big fella. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. The give out of the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second and 13. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He was running through. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
We know this guy's...
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The offense will quickly use the timeout. And the Gators will have it first and 10. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from...
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Badgers. Hard running there. And he'll hurl it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt